Welcome to the world of wrestling, where larger-than-life characters and high-flying moves aren't the only things that capture our imagination. Today, we're diving into the mystery of masked wrestlers and why their identities behind the mask have remained a captivating secret. From the early days of Lucha Libre to the global wrestling icons we know today, let's go behind the mask and into the history and legacy of wrestling's masked warriors. Masked wrestling dates back nearly a century, with roots especially deep in Mexico's Lucha Libre, where masks symbolize honor, heritage, and the ultimate identity. In the 1930s, wrestlers like El Santo began donning masks not just as a gimmick, but as part of their persona. The mask wasn't just a costume piece, it became part of a wrestler's legacy and often represented ideals like strength, family, and heroism. Breaking free from the norms of wrestling, these masked figures became mythical, creating legends that transcended generations. Nowhere is the mask more revered than in Lucha Libre. In Mexico, the mask is a sacred part of wrestling culture. El Santo, one of Lucha Libre's most beloved figures, wore his mask throughout his life, even outside the ring. Fans didn't know his true identity, making him almost like a real-life superhero. In Lucha Libre, losing a mask in a match, a tradition known as Lucha de Apuestas, is a devastating defeat that symbolizes a loss of honor. For these wrestlers, the mask is more than gear. It's a symbol of pride and respect. During the 80s and 90s, masked wrestlers expanded beyond Lucha Libre and became global icons. Wrestlers like Japan's Great Muta, known for his mysterious mask and haunting style, introduced fans to an eerie and almost supernatural version of masked wrestling. In the US, WCW and WWE embraced the mask with wrestlers like Vader and La Parka, adding another layer of intrigue to their personas. Each mask was unique, representing a specific character that couldn't exist without it. These masks gave wrestlers the freedom to take on new identities and push the boundaries of their characters. One of the most influential masked wrestlers of the modern era is Rey Mysterio. Breaking onto the US wrestling scene in the mid-90s, Rey brought the traditions of Lucha Libre to mainstream audiences and showed that masked wrestlers could achieve incredible success internationally. With his dynamic moves and incredible agility, Rey's mask became an extension of his identity. Through his mask, he represents the legacy of Lucha Libre, his family, and his Mexican heritage. Rey Mysterio's success in WWE reignited interest in the art of masked wrestling and showed that the mask still has a place in modern wrestling. So, why are we drawn to masked wrestlers? Part of the appeal is the mystery. The mask shields a wrestler's identity, allowing them to become a larger-than-life character. Fans often speculate about who's behind the mask, creating a thrill that adds to the storyline. A mask allows a wrestler to express a whole new persona. It's a canvas for creativity, often custom designed to reflect aspects of the character, their personal history, or even inspirations from mythology and pop culture. In some cases, the mask isn't just an identity. It's a legacy passed from one generation to the next. Take Japan's Tiger Mask, for example, a character worn by multiple wrestlers over the years, each inheriting the legacy. In Lucha Libre, family members often wear similar masks as a tribute to their lineage. The mask is more than a disguise. It's a family heritage that connects generations. One of the most dramatic moments in wrestling is the unmasking. When a wrestler loses their mask, it's a moment of ultimate vulnerability. For wrestlers like Rey Mysterio, who briefly lost his mask in WCW, it was a significant moment in his career. Losing a mask isn't just about revealing a face. It's about exposing an identity that's been protected and treasured. In Lucha Libre, losing the mask can signal a transformation or even the end of a career. The unmasking ceremony carries a heavy emotional weight, both for the wrestler and the fans who followed their journey. Whether it's Lucha Libre, Japanese wrestling, or WWE, the mask continues to be a powerful symbol of mystery, tradition, and character. For masked wrestlers, their identities go beyond the person behind the mask. The mask becomes part of who they are, shaping the stories, rivalries, and moments we love. Even in a world where many secrets are revealed, the masked wrestler remains one of wrestling's greatest mysteries, leaving fans intrigued and captivated. Thank you for watching. Who's your favorite masked wrestler? Let us know in the comments.